Hey y'all, today I'm going to be sharing 14 quick flips from December 1st to December 12th. All of these items sold in less than 60 days. So let's go ahead and start. We are going to start with eBay. These Maeve Anthropology pants sold for $30. They were listed, I would say, for about a month. And these are a super popular pattern, I believe. The Margot, I believe, is what they were called. I actually had someone comment on a video where I picked them up in a thrift haul. And she said she used to work at Anthropology, and these pants sold super quickly. They sold out. So if you ever see the Margot pants from Anthropology, I would definitely pick them up. The line is Maeve. Usually Maeve, I always tend to look things up. Anthropology is so like hit or miss, but usually the Maeve items seem, at least in my experience, the pants seem to sell pretty well. So I always look them up whenever I find them. This next item did sell. However, I am still waiting for payment. They did say they would be paying Thursday. So fingers crossed that they actually pay. This is a new to me brand. It sold in about 1 month. The brand is called Hail Bob. I had never heard of this brand before, and it was missing its lining, but this dress, I got an offer sent in by the buyer for $26. I think I only paid $5 or $6 for it. I didn't know if I should even pick it up, honestly, because it was missing the lining, but I went ahead and got it, and I'm happy I did. It was a quick sale. I picked it up mainly because the brand sell-through rate was so good. So yeah, if I see Hail Bob in the future, I will be picking that up. Have y'all ever heard of Gibson Barnes? I still don't know what it is, but I was in the men's section looking at the jackets one day, and I saw this vest that said Gibson Barnes, and I looked it up. I think it has something to do with like flying or something, maybe like something a pilot would wear. I'm really not sure. If I ever see it, I'm going to pick it up. This, I think, was only listed for about 3 weeks, maybe a month. And it did sell for $55 very quickly. I was kind of hesitant to list it because I didn't see any vests selling. I just saw these jackets selling, and they were selling like between 50 and 100, some over 100. Yeah, if you see Gibson Barnes, pick it up. I wish I could tell you more about this brand. All I can tell you, though, is that it sells. So I'll be picking it up if I ever see it again. So I sold a Bobby Jones sweater for $30, and it sold in just over a month. And Bobby Jones isn't necessarily a brand I would say keep your eyes out for, but it was cashmere. Cashmere sells. It was in really good condition. So yeah, this is just one of those pieces I picked up mainly because of the material. So yeah, keep your eyes out for cashmere, silk, wool. You guys know the game. Y'all just saw this item in my most recent New Orleans thrift haul, and I don't know if a lot of people would pick it up. It was a flawed Peruvian Connection top. It was missing. It was supposed to have like a button and a button closure at the top. Both were gone, but it was only, I think it was only $2 if you go back and look at the clip. And so I thought Peruvian Connection usually sells within a week for me. So let me get it and list it for 20 bucks. Someone immediately, like I'm talking within 24 hours, sent me an offer for $16, and I accepted it because it's a flawed top, completely missing the button closure, the button. I love flips like that. Quick money, just flipped it around for a quick profit. So anytime I see Peruvian Connection, flawed, not flawed, I'm getting it. Next leggings sold for $30, and I wasn't really familiar with the brand whenever I saw them. The brand is CWX, and they're compression leggings. And I was kind of hesitant to list them because whenever I was listing them, it said that they were a size, I think, large. And they were like, they looked like an extra small. I mean, mind you, they were compression leggings, but I was like, oh my God, are these like a children's large? Like, what's going on here? Anyway, I think all is well. They were a women's size large. So yeah, if you're looking for compression leggings, something to really suck you in, those that I had, the CWX compression leggings, would definitely do the trick. I think they sat for about a month. Very quick flip. If I saw them again, I would definitely pick them up again. And the last thing I want to talk to you about was something funny enough I just declined a return for right before filming this video. It was just a set of, I think I did a lot of women's 3X pajamas. I think the brand was Secret Treasures, which I want to say is Walmart, not really sure. I thought I listed these last year. Ha ha ha, joke's on me. No, I did not. So I listed them and they sold, I think, in a day or two. I have found anytime I put things in lots, they sell. Which makes me think like maybe I should just start buying things that are all like in the same style and size and just lot them together just to see how they do. I don't know. What do you think? Have you guys done that before? It just seems like anytime I sell anything in a lot, it sells super, super quickly. So anyway, the customer did open up a return just now saying that they didn't fit. But I don't accept returns for fit. And I think that shipping alone was like $12 or $13. The customer paid it. But if I accepted her return, I would have to, I don't have returns turned on my eBay store. I'm not paying that just because they didn't fit her. So I did decline that return. Don't come for me in the comments. All right, let's move over to Poshmark. I sold a vintage item for $35. I originally got this. The brand was Campus, if that matters to you. I don't think it really matters so much when we're talking about vintage. But I got this at a store about a month ago. And I originally got it for my husband, but he put it on and he wasn't too crazy about it. So I did list it and yeah, it quickly sold for $35. It kind of had like kind of Coogee inspired, not as loud, you know, but nonetheless, it was definitely a quick sale. And if I see anything in that style again, that knits cardigan style, I'll definitely pick it up. That's really on trend right now with the guys. Next pants, I also just had a return case opened yesterday on Poshmark. Okay, before we get into the return case, let me tell you what they were. Flint and Tinder pants. These were listed, I think, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Not very long. They're a pair of green pants, and these sold for $30. I'm having to like look over here at my computer each time. They did sell for $30. The customer did open a return case, and I think they're lying. They said, so I think they were at 34 by 30. Or 38 by 30, I don't know. Anyway, what the customer's saying is that the inseam is incorrect, and she compared it to one of her pants, and it was like, I mean, it was like 6 or 7 inches off, but she didn't like take a whole photo. She just took like the bottom of the pant leg photo. So in my head, I'm thinking buyer's remorse when she took the picture comparing the inseam length. I think she put the one she was comparing it to a lot higher and didn't, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like the waistline, she didn't take a picture of that. I think she hiked one of the pants up and she's lying about the inseam. Or maybe she's not. Maybe they were hemmed and I just completely didn't notice that 6 inches were missing. But I don't think so because I almost had my husband try them on. So I don't know. When it comes to Poshmark returns like that, usually I won't say anything. Like if I don't think it's my fault, I won't say anything. If it is something that's my fault, obviously I'm going to reply and probably just tell Poshmark to send it back to me. Yeah, but for this one, I am not another return open. Now Mercari's sending me something. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Poshmark returns. I usually don't say anything. I usually let Poshmark figure it out. If it is a case of fit, they're not supposed to accept the return, but we shall see. I picked up this really cute Dolly Parton Christmas sweater at a Salvation Army, and initially I really wanted to keep it for me to wear, but it did have some wear. It was really big on me, and I had to think about it. I was like, Alicia, are you really gonna wear this, or are you just gonna like have it sit in your closet and maybe wear it in like one YouTube video? That's pretty much what I was gonna do. So I listed it and I think it sold in like 2 days for $24 on Poshmark. Dolly Parton is having her moment, you know, well, she's like, when has she never had her moment? Like she's always been an icon, but right now the kids on TikTok are really liking her. She's in a lot of TikTok videos, things like that. So if you see Dolly Parton merch, I would pick it up. I was actually shopping with my friend Tanya whenever I found this, and I kept going back to it. I initially didn't pick it up immediately, and then I was telling Tanya, I was like, man, I'm gonna regret not getting that. And Tanya was like, get it, people love that crap. Just list it and wear it or whatever. And I was like, you're right, let me just get it. It sold immediately. So pick up Dolly Parton stuff if you see it. Lately, I have been loving Crocs. even flawed Crocs, they just seem to sell so quickly. So I did find these sandals that were flawed. They had a ton of scratching on the metallic on the shoes, but they still sold really quickly for, I believe, $18. Is that what I wrote down? Yeah, for $18. We love that. I think I only paid $3 for them, so it's a quick flip. It's not the highest, you know, return on my investment, but it's definitely a quick flip. So I'm looking for Crocs. If I can get Crocs like $4 or under, I'm pretty much always buying them even if they're flawed, because in my experience, they're still selling. As soon as I saw this Lands' End holiday sweater, I knew it would sell, and it did. It took, I want to say, a little over a month to sell, and it did sell for $35 on Poshmark. Just a really fun holiday print. I would say if you're going to add items like this to your eBay store or Poshmark closet, definitely think about timing. So I think I sourced this at the end of October. That's when I was looking for Christmas stuff. And, you know, once we get into December, I'm like halting that. I'm not picking up any more Christmas stuff. So yeah, just be on the lookout for things that are like, whatever I'm sourcing today in December, I'm looking to sell like February, March, you know. What I'm trying to say is don't pick up Christmas sweaters a week before Christmas, because I've done that before. I did that this year with Halloween costumes. Didn't work out so great. So yeah, just have your timing good for your holiday merchandise, because you don't want it sitting and sitting and sitting. I'm glad this didn't sit that long. And Lands' End, honestly, is a brand that I used to have a 100% sell-through rate with it. I don't any longer. I think I have some shorts that I can't sell by the brand, but the sweaters I've had great luck with, so I would definitely pick those up again. I feel like Under Armour is such a slept on brand. I never find myself picking it up at thrift stores, and I was at the bins about a month ago, and I found these golf pants, and I thought to myself, Alicia, they're probably gonna sell. I quickly pulled up my Poshmark closet and looked at all my Under Armour stuff. 100% sell-through rate with the brand. I don't know how many pieces I've sold, at least like 5 or 6, I believe. And so when I saw them at the bins, I was like, okay, these are a pair of golf pants. We're getting into the colder weather. Someone's probably gonna like them. I threw them in my buggy. I think they only took 3 weeks to sell. Really quick flip there. They sold for $22. I got them at the bins, probably paid $1 for them, so we love that. I'm going to definitely be on the lookout for more Under Armour. Obviously, I'm not paying up for it. This isn't like a bolo or anything, but if you can get it for like $1 or $2, I think you can flip your money. It's just a well-known brand, I believe, and a brand people, you know, love. Even though it doesn't have like the highest sell-through rate, it still will sell. And, you know, as I've been saying in all my recent videos, I just put on this dang lip gloss and my hair keeps getting stuck to this. I am looking for those quick flips. What can I make my money on like now? Like not next year, this time now. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. So yeah, I'll be picking it up if I get it for a good deal. So I've never heard of this brand, Madison Creek, but I listed it because it was an alpaca sweater. My mom actually gave me this for free. She's been giving me a lot of stuff recently to sell. This is one of them. I think it only took 2 or 3 days, if I remember right, under a week to sell. I definitely think because it was in such great condition and the material, the alpaca, I mean, anytime I say alpaca, I would get it at a thrift store. It'll sell. This sold for $20 and I had $0 invested in it, so that's a great flip for me. All right, y'all, so that is what sold quickly from December 1st to December 12th on eBay and Poshmark for me in under 60 days. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video will probably be a fun box unboxing. I have one on the way. Hopefully it gets delivered either today or tomorrow. I haven't opened one since the summertime. I actually remember my last fun box I opened. And then I also have a designer thread up DIY box coming. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout. I have some of those videos. I'm probably going to take you thrifting with me soon. I have a buy-sell trade video coming out. Have a lot more videos coming out, so make sure you are subscribed if you're already not, and I will see you very soon for a lot more content. Bye, y'all.